I never knew. I did things.
Suffering will be legendary even in hell.
All right. Aww.
Started with a kiss.
That's nice. So, HyDe BeASTMaN.
What up, what up?
So what makes you such a beast?
A lot of things, man. My second album actually is called Chronicles of the Beastman.
Oh, really?
It's just a moniker I picked up because I'm a beast on the microphone, I'm a beast in the bedroom.
Is that right?
Yeah. And don't make me put my hands up.
It's kind of like a monster,
I'm a beast in the boxing ring, too.
Are you really?
Yes.
Do you have golden gloves or anything?
I was actually in the Golden Gloves twice, 2011 and 1996.
Wow.
One was a little teenager and one older and
So which one are you? Like the middleweight?
Middleweight, exactly.
I know a little too much about boxing, actually.
That's impressive. You figured out my weight and everything.
I can tell.
No, he's a heavy.
I'm not going to start guessing weights.
He's not a feather.
I
know. I can see that. Wow.
That kiss was soft as a feather, though.
Yes, it was. Right. Yes. So who were your role model, icon boxers?
Oh, boxers. I was brought up. My grandfather was a boxing historian. He used to write for a newsletter. So, he used to sit me down and let me watch all the old school boxing, like the black and white stuff, Jack Dempsey and Joe Louis and all that stuff, from back in the day. But, modernized me growing up, I used to, like everybody else, I love Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I do too.
He was fucking brutal.
Did you see him on Broadway?
No, I didn't see him on Broadway. I got to see the comedy routine, right?
It's a one-man show produced by Spike Lee.
Amazing.
And they're doing it again. I wanted to go so bad, and I didn't go. I was like, that's the one. If you have a regret.
A lot of people don't realize, but his fights were great, and his interviews are better.
I love his interviews.
Let me say something like crazier than a fight.
Yeah, but also then you see him on like a talk show, and he's so civilized. It's it's almost like, wait a minute, this guy is like, he's
now he's civilized.
Yeah.
He's grown up a lot.
I think he was on a lot of different drugs and
he could be.
this and that. He was.
Yeah, but they made him like that. That's what they do. So who else? So who in music is your?
Well, I got into music really early too.
Where are you from?
I'm from New York. I'm from Queens.
Queens, okay.
Queens, New York. I was born in Elmhurst Hospital.
All right, I know where Elmhurst is.
Yep, that's where I'm at. By Queens Center Mall.
There's like a lot of like beige buildings in Elmhurst. Right? No, like that light tan. They're like tan buildings.
You stop to look around.
You get lost if there are a lot of.
I always get lost in Queens. Queens
right,
is so
Queens
confusing.
Queens
Why
confusing.
is that?
It's different.
Because it's Queens.
42nd Road, 42nd Street, 42nd Avenue.
It's confusing because it's named after a woman, a queen. Women are confusing.
Yeah, but Queens. There you go. Right.
Can't figure that out. Can't figure out Queens either.
Queens.
But yeah, that's where I'm born and bred over there. And basically, I got to music at a young age. My mother used to always play music in the house. And
like what?
She played old like the OJs and
Barry White and stuff like that. I'm an R&B freak too.
You can tell from the kiss, right?
Yeah,
smooth R&B. Yeah.
I love Barry.
I was into all that stuff, and then a little bit later, like when I became a young teenager, I got into metal, Metallica, Slayer, stuff like that. I was an angry kid. I had to get out aggression, and when I started writing, my first rhymes were all like about the end of the world, and it was murder, death, and all this stuff. And it came out, I was a metalhead, but it came out kind of like in poetry, hip-hop structure.
Okay.
And a lot of my friends went to hip-hop, so I just started writing rhymes and kicking them.
Can you do one right now?
I can always do a rhyme.
Let's hear a rhyme. I love that.
Those that underestimated me, well, they get decimated. See, I got the recipe to be the best at blessing you with T-What, bitch. You want to battle me with skills? That ain't too smart. That attitude will get you killed. I got the nickel-plated 38 to pick your fate. Speeding up my victim rate is nature for my click to hate. Hollow tips get loaded into clips that get exploded into tips that get corroded. Navy ships will find you bloated. Body that just floated right up to the water top. I'm peeping all the rock and it's looking sorta hot. Son, I'll do the Glock, point blank's an easy shot. You'll be murdered by a rock in a beard like ZZ Top.
Nice. So do you like ZZ Top?
I love ZZ Top.
I do
You gotta,
too.
as a
Those
kid, you know, you
beards,
see
right?
the legs video, you get open, right?
Yeah.
That was like my first look at long legs when I was like
Hot legs.
9.
Oh, I'm thinking Rod Stewart has hot legs too. Right.
I'm not thinking about Rod Stewart.
Yeah.
Why are you putting these images in my head?
I don't know because he has hot legs, right?
He's got an appointment to get his stomach pumped again. Anyway, so
Rod Stewart? I'm so gullible, I'll believe anything.
I'm kidding.
So,
I think you got the stomach pumped from all the drugs.
so Jekyll and Hyde, like, how'd you choose Hyde?
Well, what happened was I was in a group called Catch 22 with my boy back in the day, and his rhymes are totally scientifical and similes and metaphors and really smart, intelligent lyrics, and mine were really brutal and evil. So we did a song called Jekyll and Hyde, and then it ended up sticking after that. It was just like,
he was Jekyll?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, he was like the mad scientist, and I was like the evil entity that got released. Yeah, the beast.
HyDe BeASTMaN.
The beastman. And now it's all coming together.
Yeah.
You don't know me from a hole in the wall, but after this interview, you'll feel like you know me.
Well, that's
since
the whole
Elmhurst.
point. Yeah, exactly. So when's your birthday?
May 4th.
Okay.
I'm a Taurus.
You are, which fits into the bull.
Bull, definitely.
Exactly.
Definitely.
So, now, bull meaning animal bull or you're bull of bull?
Nah, I'm not full of bull. I'm an animal baby. Nah, but no, it's just I you know, it's hard-headed, stubbornness, all that stuff. Everything. I'm a classic Taurus. Classic. Loyal, stubborn, you know, passionate.
And you even know about it.
I know about it.
Yeah, there you go. You know your
I'm
sign.
in touch with
That's
the
so
earth.
Barry White of you. So, do you have any gigs coming up?
When I wake up in the morning, I sound like Barry White. I get that voice.
Aw,
So I sing a little bit, you know.
Yeah? Thank you.
There's
Yeah.
more kisses. You're getting a lot of kisses today. They're blowing kisses
I
at you.
know. I just don't know what to
It's
say.
amazing.
Well, it's August. I guess August is a very love month. You know,
Why
Leo, love.
It's hot.
It's hot.
It's hot.
It's not hot.
It's
What
hot.
happened
It was
this
summer.
summer?
Yeah, no, it broke. The
I
weather
feel
broke.
like it scares me. I kind of like that heat wave, and then it like ended. It's like, what the heck?
You like the heat wave?
Yeah, I do. I love oppressive heat.
God.
I don't know what happened. It's like last night it got dark so early. Did you notice that?
I mean, yeah, it's just weird. It's just like turned into winter.
Yeah,
real quick.
like really fast,
It wants to
right?
be over.
So do you have any gigs coming up? Like where?
I do. I have. I'm actually working on a tour. Midwest, Colorado,
Wow.
Arizona, New Mexico.
Have you ever
Big
been there
hip-hop.
before?
Yeah, I've been there before. I've been all over actually. I actually got my start. I started doing open mics in like 1995 at New Eureka Poets Cafe, a couple blocks down.
Great place.
Yep, Bobito the barber and my boy Rocky from over there, and that's where I started, just doing open mics, putting my name in a hat, and then just turning the room dark.
95?
1995.
Wait a
I look.
minute.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
That doesn't sound right. You look like you're like 20.
Well, yeah, that's what happens. See, you can guess my weight, but you can't guess my age. See this?
He's not
See
that
this?
old. Bro.
What, was he like 12 at New Eureka?
That was a good year,
12.
95.
I was like,
15?
yeah, like 15.
Okay.
No, we're doing the math now. The wheels are turning. See?
Not really.
No.
I was just thinking how old you must have
I'm
been.
in my 30s.
Yeah.
I'm in my 30s.
Well,
But I'm like fucking Wolverine, I'm gonna live forever. I got that beast, healing factor. I never broke a
What'd
bone.
you eat today?
What did I eat today? Human flesh. Now, what did I have today? Chili. My wife made chili, and it was leftover. I had chili with brown rice.
That's good.
But it's turkey chili, so it wasn't like
Oh, I thought you were like
real.
I was thinking like Turkish recipe.
Oh, no,
You meant
turkey.
like turkey, like gobble gobble.
Nah, turkey.
Yeah. Like, I
Like 98% fat-free turkey.
Aww. What sign is she?
She's Pisces.
Okay. I think that must probably be good. Pisces and Taurus.
Yep.
That
She
sounds
cools me
good.
down, cools me off.
Aww. Are there any other family members?
Family members?
Like, do you have kids yet?
Oh, no kids.
That's
no kids
fine.
yet.
You're young.
But like I said, I'm like, I got that Wolverine thing. I can have kids when I'm like 80. I'll still be able to pick them up and throw them.
Well, that's the problem between men and women. You know,
Yeah,
you don't really have a biological clock like we
Right.
do.
You're as good as you keep yourself in shape. That's how you're as old as you feel.
So when's the last time you were boxing?
I go to the gym all the time and hit the bag and still train and spar with like my friends from the gym. But the last time I boxed competitively was like 2011.
Okay, and you said you've never had a broken bone?
Never had a broken bone.
That's
I've had blood.
Have you ever had a broken bone?
Yeah.
What'd you break?
I broke my shoulder. I broke my shoulder blade. I broke my foot. I broke.
You did it, right? Nobody else did it to you, right? Because we'll go get them right now.
No,
we got BeASTMaN.
That's
no,
right.
I break things myself.
I know, and then you
You don't need anybody else's help, right?
I fell off a bike.
Bust yourself up.
You fell out of a car.
Fell out of a car.
Yeah.
You fall out of a car.
I was on the Van Wyck Express, speaking of Queens. I don't like that place, Queens.
Oh.
Yeah, I was on the Van Wyck, let's see, years ago. Eons ago. Yeah. And then we got into a car accident and spun around.
I see. The accident forced the
That's
door to
usually-
open.
Yeah, and I was like, woo!
Wow, you're lucky.
Very lucky. Very, very lucky. Summer.
Get some skid marks. You got some skid marks.
Oh, yeah. But I broke my scapula, you know.
Oh, wow.
Then I broke my foot.
That's a nice bone. I can use that in my next rhyme. I like that word.
Yeah, scapula.
I say clavicle, and I say I use the anatomy a lot, so
Scapula.
I might have to use that one.
Scapula.
It's like one of the strongest bones.
Not to
It's actually-
you.
It's one of the bones that's hardest to break.
That's not nice. That wasn't nice.
I want it. Stay here. It's still inside. We're happy. We're okay with scapula. It's okay.
Nice.
And the Ruined Brittlebone Show.
Yeah, exactly. So it is National Raspberry Day, and
Raspberry?
we have some raspberries and blue raspberry candy. Do you eat candy?
I don't eat candy, but I eat raspberries.
Okay, that's why we put the option.
Yeah.
So do you have a skeleton in your closet that you can tell us?
That's the theme today? Skeleton in the
It's
closet?
every day. Everyone who comes on the show has to share a
I
skeleton.
mean, I'm pretty truthful. I mean, the skeletons that I would bring out here,
You might
there's
sing
probably
about
other people who know about. Yeah.
Well, but I
Yeah, other
know.
people.
So what's a good story? Like something maybe your mother doesn't know?
Everything. My mother wouldn't be my mother anymore. She knew half the shit.
Yeah, but that's true.
Let me see. Well, I've broken a lot of people's bones. in my day. I've broken a lot of
not in
bones.
the ring.
No, not in the ring. Outside the ring, I used to street fight a lot when I was a kid.
And you never got
No, I got caught.
Oh, you did?
I did a little bit of jail time. So that's something you
Okay.
might not know. You know, I got.
You wore that orange jumpsuit?
Arrested a couple of orange, Nassau County. Actually,
Oh.
Nassau County jumpsuit. But you know,
That's-
let me see. Skeleton in the closet. Damn.
That can count for
I should. That could count.
That can
That
count.
could
Yeah,
count
you
for
can have
something.
another raspberry.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Yeah, because I mean, we all do silly things, and
Yeah.
then you learn from it, hopefully, or else you do it again.
Right. Well, I was
That's usually what happens.
I was
right?
stubborn and dense. I was.
But you're not alone,
Yeah.
and now you sing about it.
Now I sing about it.
So,
I used to sing about it back then. A lot of times singing about it got the aggression out.
Yeah.
I was.
That's
I heard the
the
last
point.
guest he was thrown out at 13. I was thrown out at like 15, 16.
Right.
In my apartment. I came back from like Rikers Island and all my stuff was on the porch.
See, yeah.
We want to
Did
be
they send you to grandma?
No, I didn't go to grandma. I went to my father's only on weekends because my father was remarried and his wife's son stayed there during the week and then stayed with his father on the weekend. So I was only allowed. So I was like just living in other people's houses during the week and staying by friends.
And look
things
how
like
you
that.
turned out.
I turned out.
You turned out great.
I turned out 35 years old, looking like I'm 20.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So what's your secret
the secret
weapon or whatever?
Well, no, I eat really healthy. I never drank. I never smoked. Never did any kind of drugs. I mean, so that's probably it right there. I mean, you can't walk 5 feet in New York
So
and
you
find
were just
somebody
crazy normal.
complete- Yeah, I was an adrenaline junkie. I was that kid who everybody would dare to do things, and I would do it. Like, no problem whatsoever. Oh, good, I'll go break that window over there. You know?
Okay.
Shh.
Wow.
I would do shit like that.
So you were hyper as a kid.
I was hyper. I was nuts.
Do you meditate?
No, I don't meditate.
No?
But I release rhymes through meditation.
Right. Yeah.
I get into like these deep thinking modes. My wife sees me writing rhymes, she's like, what the hell is he doing? I don't think.
When did you know? You could curse.
Oh, okay, yeah. What did I know?
When did you know like you could write?
I guess really early. I was always into like creative writing. I used to love. I didn't like many school subjects, but like English and creative writing, I mean, writing love notes to the girl behind me.
Aww.
They always like melted, so I knew I could write.
Oh, that's so
Early.
cute.
Yeah.
So like, what would you tell a kid like you today?
Kid like me today,
Yeah, like
who was my age, like back then,
yeah.
you wouldn't be able to talk to someone like that because they're gonna a rebellious, crazy kid is gonna rebel and not gonna listen to anybody anyway. So what happens is you gotta let your demons out. I would say don't try not to do anything too crazy where you can't, come back from. But, you know, I would say find as many hobbies and sports and things to get into that are productive.
Outlets.
Right, enough outlets. Because kids, as it is, have energy and they don't know how to express themselves.
Exactly.
So, you know, they have trouble. So a lot of times they act out through violence or they act out through whatever else it is, getting into a gang or something like that. So I would say, you know, stay away from all that stuff and do something physical positive.
Right, I agree.
Boxing was great for me. That helped.
Yeah.
Helped a lot. But my mother would like, you're not going to the boxing ring. You didn't do that. You got in trouble, so you're not going in. So I'm like, all right, I'm not going to be able to go to the boxing ring and knock somebody out. You know, like so.
Wow.
You know, so it would. And then my mother threw me out. It was like a tiger in a cage. Once I was out, I was out.
Free.
I was out.
So what's your website? How do people find and listen to you and buy your
Well, the first thing, these CDs.
Yeah.
My newest album is Mr. HyDe. If it bleeds, we can kill it. That's the newest one. It just came out, I was got to say about 6 months ago. And then the one before that is Chronicles of the BeASTMaN. All my albums are produced mainly by Necro. He's an underground legend on the underground hip hop scene. And we met back in '97. Huh?
That's so cool.
Yeah, and my first album is called Barn of the Naked Dead. And that's
what's it
David. Barn of the Naked Dead. You can check out all the stuff on YouTube. All my videos are up on YouTube. Just check out
MC
Mr. HyDe.
is a good friend of yours?
What is it?
MC
Oh yeah. He's actually been a fan and
Control.
a supporter of my music for a very long time. I've seen him at shows. It's got to be back in like 2000. I've seen him at shows at Mr. HyDe and Necro shows. The record label is Psychological Records, and if you go and look up Necro or Mr. HyDe or Psychological Records on YouTube, you're gonna be impressed. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of catalog. Like I said, I'm old, but I look young. But I've been around a long time. I've been in the game a long
You're
time.
not old. If 80 is young these days.
Right. That's true. No, but I've been in the game a long time. So I've been doing hip hop. I guess I would say I've been doing hip hop for like 21 years, 21 years.
Wow. Do you think it's changed?
Oh, forget. There's probably nothing that's changed more than hip hop. The hip hop scene. I mean, it evolved. It started off really good. Like the change was like an evolving, and everything was getting better and better. The lyrics were getting more technical, more thought out. The beats were getting more complex. Everything was, evolving, and then all of a sudden it just started to dumb down once it got commercial. And like, in the late 90s, early 2000s, it started trending downhill. All this like swag rap and weird shit like that. And
But it also is in a place where it will never go away.
Yeah. I mean, it's huge. It's on a level where,
Yeah.
And it's so strange now because all my fans, when I first started, all my fans now are trying to be rappers and producers. So it's like, hey, hi, I was your fan back in, what do you mean you were my fan? Check my shit out now. And
So what's your website?
Well, my merchandise website to pick up these CDs is www.mrhydemerch.com. Spelled exactly like MRHYDE merch, MERCH.com.
Cool.
You can check out the Facebook page, HyDe BeASTMaN, and my other page, because we have like over 5,000 friends that make me an
Right,
profile.
yeah.
So it's Christopher Hyde is one, and the other one is HyDe BeASTMaN, and my Twitter is Mr. HyDe PLR at Twitter.
Nice. Well,
And my Instagram, I'm on Instagram too, HyDe BeASTMaN on Instagram.
There you go.
Throw up some pictures, like my pictures. You're gonna like my pictures.
Yeah, I do like your pictures. You sent good pictures,
Some
actually.
nice pictures, right?
Yeah. So, HyDe BeASTMaN, thank you so much for visiting us, and come back anytime.
I'm taking the rest of these raspberries just to let you know.
Oh, I might have to have
You better have your last
one.
one because I'm all about like healthy
But you have
fruit.
to tell your skeletons when you take a raspberry.
Oh, as you take it, what? Why is that?
It's Bruce.
That's rules.
Yeah, there you go.
That's how we
But
do it.
you've told more than you even realize.
Right. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you
probably.
did.
I always say too much.
Yeah, that's okay. So do I.
Right. Okay, hold on. I got a skeleton. Nobody else would know. I used to fight with my mother so much, and we used to always argue and all crazy stuff and things we used to do. And her husband, after she divorced my father and got remarried, and my little brother's father, he was allergic to everything possible. He's one of those allergy freaks, right? And we used to fight. Me and my mother, my stepfather, we used to fight all the time. And he used to like play pranks on me, tie my shoelaces together and put them in knots, things like that. So one time when he wasn't in the house, I switched my feather pillows with his pillows, and he was definitely allergic to feathers and down and all that stuff. So I switched them. figuring he would go through like a sneezing attack or something like that. It was semi-innocent, you know what I mean? It was mischievous, but it was innocent. And he wound up in the hospital.
Oh,
He was like so mad. He didn't know what it was. He woke up in the middle of the night, dying. His eyes were shut with like pus. And like, it was like, you know, I'm giggling. You know, my mother was like, "What the hell?" He still doesn't know what happened.
Well, he will now.
As he was getting rushed to the hospital, I snatched the pillows back, made him quick switch again, and get the evidence, you know?
Well, I better stay on your good
Get the
side.
vacuum out for the feathers and shit.
We'll come back again and we'll have another well, maybe we'll have a healthy treat that day too. You never know.
Yeah, all right, sounds
So,
good.
HyDe BeASTMaN, thank you so much.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Yeah.
www.mrhydemerch.com. Check it out. Psychological Records. What up, Necro?
Psychological Records, I think you could use it.
Yeah. We're going through all my records.
Yeah, that's right. Well, see you next Wednesday. Thank you, Caroline, and oh my, we have to go through Roger Rocker, Toli, Kimura,
Shout out.
Panic, Tish and Snooki, Loretta Swade, Eric and Farrah Hutchison, Kip, we love Kip, and I think that does it.
Shout out to CBGB's. I performed there.
CBGB's, we love CBGB's.
I was one of the last shows at CBGB's before it closed down. It was like 2006.
I played here the night CB's closed.
Really?
Yeah.
It was like a week before or something like that. I played the basement hip hop show that I headlined. It was cool.
Yeah, and we'll see you next week at Auto Shrunken Head, my favorite place. And ReW!
Twisted scenes from the beastman, genius of the fiendish, the leader of the scheming team of human being demons. Gleam like a star stream, targeting my harpoons. Bark at
Thank you.